My name is Patrick Hanson. I'm the Senior Geothermal Development Manager for EXPRO, part of their Sustainable Energy Solutions division. And I oversee all of our global product lines' geothermal efforts and their strategy to grow that portfolio. That's a great question. So we have 4 core product lines. One includes subsea, but until we start developing megawatts on the ocean floor, I can respectfully put that one aside and focus on our other 3 core product lines, one of which is well construction, which includes tubular running services, casing running services, and drilling performance tools. The other is well flow management, so well testing, fluid sampling and analysis, downhole chemical sampling, as well as on-site analysis. And the third is well intervention and integrity, so case hole services, logging, cameras, scale removal, buildup, so a bit of a unified solution. So the beautiful thing about oil and gas and the long-standing history that they have in serving technical innovation across the drilling industry is that there's surprisingly a lot of transferable technologies in which have been proven for years in oil and gas that are now being introduced into geothermal. It's also something that has excited the oil and gas industry, that has caused an uptick in investment and interest from the oil and gas industry. So the transferable technologies and skill sets from the leaders in oil and gas have played nicely into the geothermal growth that we're experiencing. EXPRO being a great example. All of the product lines I just mentioned have a long history serving both oil and gas and geothermal, and it's been one of my jobs and tasks to kind of unify that transition and find ways in which we can introduce even more of our technologies to the market. Yeah, so we're here at GeoTHERM in Offenburg, Germany. Germany, ironically, is one of our core focuses for continental Europe. There's a growing industry here, as you can tell by the exhibitors. We've just recently completed a geothermal well test project in Germany and look to build upon that, not only in Germany, but the Netherlands, Romania, elsewhere. That would be focus number 1, based on the sweet spot of the medium enthalpy industry and high temperature oil and gas. Again, another example of how the energy transition applies to the growing industry here in Europe. The temperatures and enthalpies match. So some of our technologies off the shelf directly apply to both. Another region that we're paying particular attention to and have invested a long history in running is Indonesia. No surprise there, but a lot of our technologies have a long history, whether it's tubular running services from our well construction product line, Kinley calipers and downhole cameras for case hole services, and hopefully we move our recent success in Germany from a well testing capacity to a more global market, including Indonesia. That's a good question. I think the biggest challenge is more of just unifying our message, right? So EXPRO is a big company, and there's a lot of employees and a lot of really talented technical experts all around the world. So our team in Indonesia has a long history supporting geothermal. Our team in the US or Central America, less so, but not because they don't care, but it just hasn't been aligned. And so I'm hoping to align that by further educating the company internally, but also finding additional synergies, as I've outlined already, with where our technologies apply, where we may have underutilized assets, to repurpose them for a geothermal service. So the challenges are more just communicating the potential that we have without having to reinvent the wheel or spend a ton of money trying to build a new tool, because there is opportunities for the taking.